So 5D is the fifth dimension. It is the plane of heaven on earth. We've been living in the third dimension prior to about 3 days ago for very many years. And the third dimension is hell on earth. It's a realm that is right next to the second dimension, which is the astral plane, where demons and ghosts tend to roam. So in the third dimension, we were highly easily influenced by many negative entities, and it was very much a battle of spirit. However, our current incarnation in being born into the third dimension with a soul, the purpose was to give the soul a certain amount of wherewithal and experiences of growth to build the soul, to make the soul strong and give the soul the opportunity to become sovereign in the vessel of the human body. And in that act of embodying the soul, or the human body embodying the soul and being led by soul, anchored in the heart chakra, the frequency vibration of the human body raises and starts to resonate with a different dimension. So as people say, raise your vibration, keep good vibes, keep high vibes, they're referencing that they would like to vibe shift out of hell on earth to match up with the fifth dimension. For a while, many of us felt like we were just spinning our wheels, like we could get close, but we couldn't reach the fifth dimension. It's because the fifth dimension wasn't here yet. It was simply a parallel dimensional energy that we tapped into psychically. Now it's an actual physical energy that we can interact with, and it's very new. It's only been 4 days. So this is a new experience. We are now able to interact with the heaven plane on earth in the physical. I used to talk a lot about how we behave as our heaven on earth self, and then that gives us the opportunity to interact with life as 5D. That is still true. But at the same time, I want you to know that you are not manifesting 5D anymore. 5D is manifested. What you will manifest for yourself is the ability to experience the fifth dimension or not. What you will manifest for yourself is the quality of your vibration. You will manifest the quality of your vibration for yourself. And if it is anchored in the heart chakra as a soul-led human, then you will gain access to the fifth dimension. Now in the fifth dimension, that's not as close as the astral plane, the second dimension, so you're practically untouchable to any demonic energies. All demonic energies and ghostly type of negative dark energies are trapped in the third dimension. They're trapped there. But humans who have a body, we are not trapped there. We start there, or we started there. Any kid who's born from now on is born in 5D. And any kid who's under the age of 16 was born with the template blueprint of 5D already built in. But besides that, the rest of us do have to consciously acknowledge the cognitive transition. The heart chakra is the portal to 5D. The heart chakra is the portal to 5D. So the heart chakra will literally serve as a method of filtering energy. Whatever ideas you have, things you want to say, sensations you have, we have to filter it through the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the new soul seat. It is where the soul resides. You know what I just got the image of? You know in Men in Black, when there was the little alien inside of the guy? I'm going to try and pull it up. In Men in Black, when there's a little alien inside of the guy? And it was a man body, but it opened up and the little dude was inside. Do you remember that scene? It's like you got to make sure your little dude, your soul, is here, is functioning here. You got to make sure your own little soul dude is functioning here, not here. This is a processor, processes data and sends data out like a satellite. Who determines the quality of the data and the frequency? The heart chakra. So we anchor here, we anchor here, we anchor here. Next, I want to remind you all that now that the fifth dimension has grounded here and we are able to access it on the regular in the physical dimension, on the physical plane, your hearts are open. All of your chakras are open. There is nothing holding you back from activating your fifth dimensional self. There is nothing holding you back, okay? So take a deep breath. Your fifth dimensional self, your earth angel self, is already here. Currently sharing space with your trauma body, with your pain body, with your fear body. The trauma body, the pain body, the fear body, the self-defense body were necessary to help you survive the lower vibrational planes. But now the higher vibrational planes are here. And so we have to experience the handoff. So take a deep breath. Understand the trauma body, the fear body, the pain body, the self-defense body no longer need to function as bodies. We are going to consume them with love and light. I want you to allow them to dissolve and recycle that energy all around your energy field to build your backbone. Any experience you've had that has educated you on ways you needed to protect yourself in the past, do not allow that to simply fuel a fear body. Instead, allow that to inform you and power your backbone. You've experienced it all at this point. So you are completely capable of handling yourself. However, at this point, the fear body, pain body, trauma body, self-defense body, whatever resonates with you, has been through a lot and is fucking tired as fuck and ready to go, right? It's like, I can't take anymore. 5D's here is like, that's good. Your higher self, your God self is fully activated here. Like, I know. Like, I'm here. I didn't mean to sneak up on you, but I don't need you anymore like that. So make sure that you respect the pain body, you honor the pain body, okay? It kept you alive this far. That's a big deal. Thank you, pain body. Thank you for all the work you've done, all the sacrifices you've made. But I'm here now. I'm whole now. I'm here. So we don't have to do things haphazard or out of fear anymore. I challenge you to exist at the precipice, at the cutting edge of where the universe communicates with your soul. No longer needing to channel information through multiple sources or filter it through your mind, but instead allowing yourself to truly center your energy into the heart chakra and be in a state of listening, trusting that the universe is now going to speak directly to you because your higher self is embodied. You are you. You're whole. No more higher self out there, lower self down here. It's you, your God self, activated. Universe speaking directly to you. So you will innately just know things. Take a deep breath and trust. And remember, we do live in a benevolent universe. And we have been divinely timed to incarnate, to be alive at this age, at this size, at this flavor, at this very time when the fifth dimension has just freshly grounded onto the physical plane. So take a deep breath. I want you to know I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of your pain body, of your trauma body, of your survival body. I am so proud of it because it works so hard to get you here, okay? Your little human and all that pain and fear went through hell literally to get you here. So make sure you look back at that pain body, at that trauma body before you allow it to release from you and say thank you. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for keeping me alive so that I could make it to the body. And now I'm here, fully activated, God self engaged. And I've got my back. I've got me. So fear body, trauma body, I love you. But I'm here now. I'm here now. So take a deep breath and allow your pain body, your trauma body, your fear body to feel relief and release and dissolve from a solid form into particles of light. Take a deep breath. Particles of light that can swirl all around your body until they slowly feed into building and strengthening your backbone. You are informed and educated by your past experiences, but they don't hold you back. They strengthen you. Allow yourself to mourn the dissolving of the pain body, of the trauma body, of the fear body. Take a deep breath. It did a lot of work. It needed to expire, and I'm so happy to hold this space for you to feel this energy with me. Bask in the light of your own soul and of your own love. Trust that by being your God self, you are not only doing God's work, you are doing God work. You deserve the best feelings in the world. To experience higher and higher levels of bliss. And so as you are basking in the light of your soul and living your life on the cutting edge of where the universe speaks to your soul, really existing right at the precipice of manifestation, take a deep breath. Know that you are never alone, and we are all connected by the heart. And if we were to zoom out and look at Earth from afar, we would see the 5D grid is covering the entire planet. And each of us, each human being with a soul, has a plot on the 5D grid. Each of us connected by the heart chakra. And so it's true, as you embody these energies and bask in the light of your soul and shine your light, you send ripples out through the collective. You send ripples out through the collective, and you make it easier for other people to do the same thing. Since we are all connected energetically by a love vibration, we can remember that we are all a soul family. But we may not feel the love of the family, of the community that we as humans are, until we are anchored in the heart chakra and resonating in the 5th dimension. So allow me to remind you again, you are whole. You may not have felt whole 4 days ago, but the 5th dimension just grounded. Thank you, planets. Give yourself time and space to feel whole and be okay with that. If you highly identify or define yourself by your pain body, by your victim body, this is going to be dissolved through experiencing cognitive dissonance. Acknowledge when you feel like a part of you is holding on and another part of you wants to expand and try something new. Notice when your brain is trying to make sense of something that is a feeling and is something creative, because if it's a feeling and creative, there's no need to make sense of it. Allow yourself to shine and resonate as a soulful being. Allow yourself to be a being of energy without needing to place an emotional definition on every feeling. Allow yourself to start to pay attention to the intuition of the soul, mind, and body, and understanding that just like we have reflexes, we have instincts that are built into our DNA that are also activating, okay? It's a process. And we don't have to rush it, this getting used to our new God body. No need to rush it. You've got a whole 6 months to get into it. But if you're here now, you're one of the first wavers, okay? Not even second wavers. Even if you're young, you're a first waver if you're here now, so congratulations. Welcome to the first wave. I'm truly honored that we could be in this energy together. Truly honored. And I'd be crying now if I didn't already cry earlier when I gave this light code the first time in the meditation this morning. The more I share the light code, the more I'm able to, my human is able to truly handle it. I feel excited. My human feels a little nervous because it does have an energy of being a little unknown. But I also feel extremely excited and like sexy. That's the energy. My goddess is ready to have some fun. My goddess knows what she deserves and knows What it is like my goddess knows truly how much I've suffered. And she's like, oh baby, get ready to shine. She's like, oh baby, I didn't mean to surprise you, but we're about to have some fun. If I just said that to you and you're like, that couldn't be me, then know that you might be in some programming. You deserve that just as much as I do. I'm reading a comment out loud. Maybe the all-present awareness that we are anticipates the experience that will occur, and somehow a type of adapting survival energy comes about, merging and surrounding the human form to protect it. Absolutely. Before this current cosmic energy that just started about 4 days ago, the fifth dimension was not as accessible. So we were physically existing in the third dimension and the fourth dimension because we had to. There was no other dimension that Earth and the cosmos would give us access to. So in order to survive, yes, pain, trauma, fear, the human body had to do what it had to do in those low vibrations to survive. And now that the planets have done this new thing, it's like now that's not the case. So suddenly a pass-off has to occur, where we can look back at the pain body, that trauma body, and be grateful that it did keep us alive. But then we have to have a feeling of faith and trust in, you really got to believe that this evolution is a thing. So we have that faith and we have that trust so that we can start to tap into the feeling of strength and soul strength and capability within the self to understand that life is no longer going to inundate us or attack us the way it did when we were existing in the 3D hell on earth. In 3D hell on earth, life inundated us. In 5D, we inundate life with love, light, energy. And so that trauma body doesn't need to protect us anymore because there's nothing to be protected from in the fifth dimension in that manner. And that's why I say that energy, that trauma body, we're not going to get rid of it. All energy that is created cannot be destroyed. We're taking it and we're repurposing it, and it's what fuels our backbone. What used to fill us with fear now is an experience we survived that fills us with strength. So what we're going to experience is the fueling and the strengthening of the backbone. So now I'm going to talk about the next layer of this light code that I birthed this morning, earlier today. God, I love these light codes. These new fresh light codes are awesome. They're truly awesome. And I'm going to do my best to go live over the next few days whenever I can to continue to share these light codes with you. But I do know that usually on the weekends I don't go live. So that's why I'm just taking the time midday. What is today, Thursday? Midday on a Thursday to make sure I get these out to you while they're fresh, just in case you don't see me again for 4 days. I want you to be able to really enjoy your weekend. I really want you to enjoy your weekend. Absolutely, my love. Every experience that has happened had to happen, and it couldn't be any other way, right? Everything we experience had to happen. Everything. The human had to protect itself. The human had to survive. It had to do what it had to do in hell on earth, in the bipolar life that we used to be in. Man, thank God for that. Thank God. We survived. And then all of a sudden, what causes us to survive shifts. Because the version of life we're interacting with is different. Like, I used to be in hell on earth where life was constantly attacking me, and now I'm in heaven on earth where I'm creating life. The heaven on earth energy never comes upon you in that way, the way hell on earth energy constantly does. Because that hell on earth energy is right next to the 2D astral plane, so there are demons all over you all the time in hell on earth, which is just not comfortable. All energy that is created can never be destroyed. So whatever influences that are your own energy, whatever mindsets, patterns, energy issues. Perhaps you feel that, your survival body or your fear body, you're having issues or having trouble integrating the image of you being able to think your survival body, to think your trauma body, and then allow it to evolve into its next form because it's no longer needed in that manner. If that doesn't assist you, or if that's not something that resonates with you, then I want to hold some space for you for a slightly different light code. As long as we perceive a fear or a lack of safety in our environment, as long as we perceive a fear or lack of safety in our environment, the body will respond in tandem. So it is crucial that you connect your consciousness to the now moment. Are you actually in danger? Is someone attacking you right now? Look around. Because if you're in fear or survival, when you're actually safe and blessed, you are wasting high vibrational energy that is around you. And that wasting is also divine. Spirit will wait for you. But I want to remind you that oftentimes we have trouble assisting the pain body, the fear body, the survival body in transcending into its next evolutionary state because we still think we need it to protect us. So take that second, take a deep breath. What are you actually afraid of, and is it actually in your house? Is it actually in your house right now messing with you? Some people are in danger. Some people are in abusive relationships. Some people are being kidnapped. Some people are being bullied. Some people got bad air quality in their homes. So yeah, it's true. Your fear could be triggering in an accurate way to tell you that something is wrong here. And that's why I say, when our fear body and our pain body or the trauma body, the survivor body, whatever words resonate for you, we let that no longer be what precedes us in every experience. It no longer becomes an energy or a mask or a protective shield. Rather, we acknowledge that we are capable and resonating on a higher vibrational plane that is not hell on earth. And so we allow those instinctual energies to dissolve and give us our backbone and fuel the backbone, to allow us to behave in a manner where we know that we've got our back. I still have the ability to feel fear because if there's a wild tiger about to attack me, I surely hope my fear will trigger to give me enough time to sense the sounds of paws on the ground and a growling tiger and the sound of an animal jumping. My fear will be like, oh shit, run! Hide, bitch! Thank you, fear body, for not leaving me when I transcended into the fifth dimension. Thank you, survivor body, for not leaving me, but instead lightening up, dissolving, transcending yourself, and becoming another energy to fuel my instincts, but to no longer need to precede me. Where a lot of us, especially people who identify as empaths, would enter a room and allow a shield to precede them. No longer necessary. Unless, of course, your fear is being triggered because you're about to go into a place that's not safe. And so this is why we want to allow that handoff to happen. And I want you guys to truly try and bask in the light of your soul this weekend, because that will hold space for the relief you're going to feel in that very calm and neutral energy this weekend. That relief you will feel will naturally allow a lot of that survival, that fear body to release. And when that energy releases, it swirls around your energy field and recycles back into your field and strengthens you in other ways. Okay? I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get these light codes out today when I just downloaded them. But I'm really glad that you guys are here with me to hold space for me to bring through these light codes, and it's an honor to share them with you. These are fresh. These are fresh. I've never spoken in this manner before about these particular things because they weren't true prior to this moment. We had other jobs prior to this moment, but now we have new opportunity. Do not feel that you need to rush yourself if you don't necessarily feel all your fear is gone. Okay? I want to remind you that time is not linear. If you were a victim once, you will be a victim forever. If you were in love once, you will love that person forever. It is important that we continue to build new memories, new timelines, and new experiences for ourselves that are more and more in resonance with our heart chakra, our 5D, our heaven on earth, our highest vibrational self. We continue to make choices that are actually led by the soul and not the fear and the trauma body, so we can start to continue to live life building more memories, accessing better memories in the Akash, in the Akashic records, saying, oh, it's true, I was abused. Yeah, I've been abused, I've been bullied, I've been suicidal, but I'm in love right now. I'm sexy. I feel powerful. I'm creative. I'm making new memories for myself that are exhilarating. Exhilarating. I am doing new things in my life, trying out new things, trying out new pathways, and continuing to pursue my heart's expression. Continuing to trust that I deserve to have high vibrating, fun experiences, and to be able to acknowledge all of the heartbreak that is in my life that has brought me this far, and thanking it and saying all of this heartbreak and trauma does not mean I am not eligible for heaven on earth or a good time. In fact, it is more proof that I deserve it. My question is, haven't you suffered enough, my love? And I want you to allow yourself to unravel from the suffering and take as much time as you need, because the gates don't close until January 21st, 2021. So perhaps I share these light codes with you today and they just inspire you. Maybe I plant a seed in your heart today that will take you months to truly unpack and allow to blossom into the awakening that is destined for you. But I want you to know that whenever it happens for you, it's divine. And however anything happens, it's divine. It's all happening in a way that is divine. Your soul will still be here waiting for you. In fact, right now, your soul is in your body fully. You are whole. It's just that it can be a little awkward because that survivor body may still be active as well. And so it's going to be a conversation over the next few days. Allow your soul to shine. Allow yourself to bask in the shine of your soul, because then like I said, that fear body will start to realize that everything is okay. It will start to truly feel the confidence of your ability to make choices that are actually good for yourself, and that you're willing to actually listen to your intuition so that you don't need to hurt yourself, make choices that are self-sabotaging. And so your fear body, your survivor body, begins to trust you. So if you don't believe that you have healthy habits yet, or you're capable of making choices that are good for you, then your survival body will stay right there, because it's like, yeah, right, you want to go smoke crack. I can't let you do that. So it's okay. If you're here right now, it's divine. And you're meant to hear this message, right? It's not like there's 100 people here. It's just a few of us connecting in this intimate space. I was going to say in this infinite space. And I'm so grateful that we can be here together. So I think I might want to cycle through this light code a few more times, just in case anyone else comes in case maybe you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. And I'm going to smoke a little bit more. Maybe I'll change my filter too, just so that when I edit this video, I know at what point I start smoking. Because that's what I'll be cropping out. What I think is crazy is how my AC is on full blast, but I'm sweating from these light codes. I'm so really, really happy, you guys. You know what the best part is? Heartbroken me from like a year and a half ago, depressed me from like a year and a half ago, suicidal me from a year and a half ago, she's still here. So do you know how exhilarating it is for her to see me thriving and shining? Do you want to know how much relief it brings her to see me thriving and shining and having fun and being loved on the way I always wanted to be loved on? It heals me innately. I don't even have to try to heal. Hey Ariel, I'm reading your comment, your question. Will people be stuck in 3D? Some people will choose it. Some people are divinely meant to choose it. But then if we were to give them a DNA test, it would turn out that they're partially reptilian. So their species is the species that lost the war, and that's why they're stuck in the third dimension. Boop. Yes, the third dimension isn't only a realm where the astral plane can connect with the human plane. It's actually a realm where the astral plane can connect to a physical plane, and on that physical plane, it's a jail for low vibrational species. Some people are not pure human. They have other kinds of DNA, and it's because they are part of a bloodline, or their soul is part of a karmic history where they are not allowed to ascend into the fifth dimension. That's not part of their destiny, because they've done other things in their life that unfortunately traps them in hell on earth forever. But if you're a soul in a body, in a human body, then it is your birthright to access 5D. 5D just docked, and it will be here forever. But there are higher and higher vibrational planes as well. And so eventually 5D will be very regular for us, and we will begin transiting and transitioning along the other dimensional planes, which will be very exhilarating. Will be very exhilarating. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh my god, there's some new filters here. Ooh, ay que linda.